What is up, fellow sheep? It's your boy Derek, aka Daft Sheep. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today we are not doing we're not doing the camera bit, so we're gonna just do the little VTuber thing. Hope you like that. Hope you like the little Daft Sheep there. Hey, if you like Daft. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna play a bit of Phoenix Wright. I want to do something different. I know, it's later than usual, and I do apologize. Um. But yeah, I just was like, just a lot of craziness was going on. You know how it be, like home life, blah blah blah. Oh, Sam, I still got my keys on. Give me a second. But yeah, if you drop it in, say what's up. You know. Just drop on in and say what's up. Yeah, I'm still telling people I'm online. Gotta get those views, yo. Like, y'all need to stick around, you know what I'm saying? Like, stick around for the show, bro. Stick around, Reed. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, ooh, 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 ooh. All right, here we go. We gonna do this. I've been through most of the first game, but so I started playing this game actually last year. Um, I've always wanted to play this game, and the thing is that like my friend, he had it, and I was like, "Yo, this is pretty dope." And I remember actually playing at his house, and I was like I said, "This is dope." And then I was just like, "Yo, man, I want to play it too." So like, I want to get my own. So I wound up getting my own, and like this was like last year. Let me do a thing real quick, and I don't need a mouse. If you can hear me fine, let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start a new game. Period. And yeah, like I got. Hold up. Actually, one thing I really want to do. Really need to. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I just want to change the view. Oh wait, it might be. Huh. Yeah, let me make it full screen. There we go. And then that's a little weird. I don't know. Okay, I think it should be fine. Alright, let's start a new game. And we're gonna play this. Except for the very beginning. Oh, can you? Oh, yeah, that's right, I started the phone. Yep. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught not like this. Make it look like he did it. Ah. Yes, let's go. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hi, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your clients. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's nice to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Let's chill, bro. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I am afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Well, it's fine. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. This paper say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. That chick did. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. And in the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Heck yeah, baby. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. So good, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of the client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, palms are sweating, mom's spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. I know. Anyway, please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep it what's about you, and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report covered something down. It's late. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. drawing into the blank here. Jeez, are you actually sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. She's like, I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel it. Okay, come on. Look, the victim's name is in the court record. Just press the tablet. Check it out. Okay. Okay. So it actually would be RB. Sydney. All right. 7:30. I know my months, dude. July 31st, 4 p.m. Okay. So let me make sure I know that. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Sydney Stone. I think his name is Sydney Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blood object. Yep. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Miss Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. You see, the court accepts it into evidence. Statues. Mr. Wright, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is only ammunition you have in court. Use tab or RB to check the court record for you. Ms. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Defendant, prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Buzz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. But I'm digging your shirt though, like the undershirt. Miss Buzz, is it true? Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Why do you have to bring that up? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Like, Larry, what's wrong with you, bro? I was a dump. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What is it to you anyway? Miss Buzz, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had company abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. Well, I got one too. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently it was Indeed, she said she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugarhead daddies. Sugar? Yes, older men gave her money and gifts. She took her money Oh my gosh, just the way I'm saying this. Oh my gosh. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stella was. Tell me, Miss Blessing, what do you think of her now? Right? You want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a layer from his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was the other man. That question is irrelevant in this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I just want to drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh, he went. What do I do? I'll have him answer honestly. And also, tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Well, Miss Buck, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her. I was like, right. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. The prosecution would like to call a witness to prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making a gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand. Mr. Solid, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Solid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witnesses. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he might be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying in a woman, now dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go outside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone's victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. All right, let me go look at that real quick. Oh, okay, well, this is possible. Anyways, that's right. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. That's right. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to expose the lies and testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? The client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied to his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's guilty? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record and then point out the contradiction in his testimony. All right. Let's go door to door. Isn't a man leaving an apartment at a common site? I find it odd you would take notice of it. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. He was mad and he had fright at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, but the witness believes that the man he saw was suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry before he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes. The door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd, and they fixed it like this, I thought. I see. What happened next? Hey, babe. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. This is Phoenix Wright. It's a pretty fun game. In the middle of the court scene. I think it was strange. I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? Yeah, that's kind of creepy though. Like, we climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. I guess no. Oh, sometimes it depends. Why did King cut him off? So you look inside the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, now dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Girl, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Yeah, buddy. Didn't touch anything in the apartment. Yes, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, let's just do the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. Got you. The phone in the apartment wasn't working. Yes, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can't explain it. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, and being in the middle of the afternoon, don't answer at nearby apartments. I forget it's just a sensitive around here. Wait a minute. Alright. What time did you come again? Here we go. I think 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, absolutely. See, 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict it. Yep. Because got you right here, testing, or rather autopsy. So I'm gonna present this now. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death was at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? God. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony? Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Let's see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. Yes, I sure do. I got this one. Girl. Don't worry. Yeah. It's kind of hard to hear you talking over music. Saying, wait, oh. Okay, give me 1 second. I was wondering, is the music too loud? Okay, is this better? I just turned it down. Is the music okay now? Okay, cool. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Well, let's talk about it. You say heard, not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, at least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continuing your testimony. There was a voice saying the time. It's probably coming from the television. Are you sure it was the television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio at the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? How do you explain the gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right. I think the problem lies someplace else. We agreed that you heard the time on the scene at the scene then. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Are you sure that... I too have only just heard a witness it heard. Oh, I'm really sorry. I only remember just now. Terribly sorry for this misunderstanding. Well, you just watch it. How much point pressing him on that one was there? Hold on right there. Yep, because the power was out. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saul? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. By the way, babe, I think you actually would like this game. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Saul, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of fighting the body. Very well, Mr. Salt. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Let's go. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. So as you're seeing, like, it's a lot of it's a visual novel, but pretty much the way it works is that these are all court cases. There are going to be times where you're going to do investigations, so you're going to go out for court cases, and you're going to look for evidence and such to bring. And essentially, like, the person speaks, and then as you're seeing, like, you're gonna have times to cross-examine. So you pretty much tell them, like, you press on and such, and then if you find like a chink or whatever in their testimony, you like present it or whatever. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine. Gladly. So you're gonna see. So, like, for instance, cross-examine. So now it's like it's the same thing, but I can press it. So, like, that strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered the table clock. A table clock. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Hold it!
A table clock. Wasn't there a clock at the scene? This is the first time I've heard it. Yeah, the murder weapon.
Hold it!
The murder weapon? Yes. The table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. She dozed off in the middle of my testimony. Something's fishy here. That hasn't been what I saw.
Hold it!
Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock in the story. Now, find a contradiction. So actually, and it's really... So here's the problem with this. So here's the murder weapon, right? But it just says a statue. It doesn't say anything. But watch. So I'm going to present it. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may, that man is sweating? Yes, Miss Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon, it was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was the clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. Yet the witness knew it was a clock because he... Tell me, isn't it true that you knew the victim? In fact, you were one of her sugar daddies. Be frank with us, Mr. Sod. Frank? I'm always frank. Your Honor, we have a complete record of the victim's relationship. Mr. Frank Sod was not the parent. Huh? Really? Please, Mr. Wright. Is huh your best response to my syrup? Oh my gosh, I hope I'm trying to refrain from making off-the-cuff accusations in the future. Yes, Your Honor. Let me think this over. The victim knew it was the clock because he... I thought that was it. It's been a minute. Went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Yo, this game goes hard. When you hear that music, it's like, oh, you know you got it. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice burned in your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, no, I heard... I mean, It was him, I tell you. It It was him. So he killed her and he burned. He should burn. Burn. Give him death. I just love the fact that it hit my face. I'm like, brother, you thankfully we in courts? Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. I want a 2-page so just so I have something to throw when I'm mad. I feel you on that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is running on this. Clear, think of it. Clear. Your Honor. The fact which is clear if you simply is it try sounding the clock? I think it was this, right? The batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly do you mean, Miss Wright? That the clock was working fine. Yes, and oh my God! Sorry, I think I confused back there with all. Mr. Wright, it's been more fun, even if it is your first day. I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Think things. Try to think things more clear, more carefully. Yes, Your Honor. As I was saying. Yeah, so you're gonna have these moments, and so I like got hit, and like if you lose all of that, you lose the case, and you have to start over. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Miss Payne, you can tell me. Can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Alright. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day on the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have the case. Right. How am I going to prove that? Man, it was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you like the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Which means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. There is something Not so fast, Mr. Saw. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Elizabeth, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you still can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Oh, thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Or Toffin. Thank you very much. Figure out the reason, you'll find your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence, somewhere to prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running. This right here.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we know, the difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It's 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. here. It's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't saying 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim had to reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time her was struck her head apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? It's been passed out. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're our witness. He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I am impressed. I love that look. He's like, I am him. Do not try me. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. This is just the prequel one, so it's like kind of like a tutorial trial. It gets pretty tough. It turns out that Mr. Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. When he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I still can't believe we won. Right, good job. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. but my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was like, nah, never mind. Yo, she was Now I'm not gonna say that word. Congratulations, Harry. Larry. Harry. Oh, actually, I was right. Anyways, yes, you. I practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocence. Oh my gosh. Thanks. I really owe you one. Don't let, I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Nah, man, not really. Man, Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? No. I think she might quite. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Yep.
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. So whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. I don't know if I made a clock, well, I don't know if I would make a clock, but if I made a clock, would you take it, babe? Anyways. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. You never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we could do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink to a toast. To innocent butts. The joke's here, man. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me about it sometime, maybe over drinks. But she feeling me, bro. She feeling her feelings. Go get your girl, bro. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry, will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And that's it for that. I might as well just go ahead and just save it here. All right. And hold on. Hello. This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. I actually didn't want to go ahead and oh, I'll go. Sorry, it's been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know, I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, man. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, you're not my uh, conference of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I I have been more careful. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ah. Red, white, blue. Oh, I'm late. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. And I really want to get out. So oh, return to the title screen and exit the game. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for coming out. This has been really awesome. And if you want to see more of this game, let me know. And I'll probably play more of it. Uh, this was actually pretty relaxing to play, and I kind of needed this. I ain't doing Cuphead for a minute, but anyways, You guys have a blessed one and you take care. Peace.